Steve, what did you just like about the night tonight?
I just liked that we took care of business. I thought we played a pretty solid game. Our defense was good. We basically took care of the ball and rebounded well. We out-rebounded them by 10. They're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league, and we really took care of the glass. So all good stuff. A lot of guys played well, and we just did what we had to do.
Steve, did you want Steph and Draymond back in the fourth, or did they kind of want to be back out there?
No, I wanted them back in, Monty, because when the game is sort of right in that 15 range, things can change too quickly. So we brought them back in at their normal time. I told them both, or I told Steph at least, said, 2-3 good minutes and then you're coming right back out. And Steph understood, and they both went out there and just put the lead where we needed it, and then we got them out. So great game from both of them. I think Draymond has just been phenomenal. He's put together a great season, and particularly these last few weeks, his defense is just off the charts. Energy is great. His leadership has been great. It's just been really fun to watch the kind of season Draymond has put together.
Kent, what do you think about the way you guys started this homestand?
Just the best way we could have started with a win. It's been a long year, and we're kind of in the locker room before the game, just trying to get our minds right. It's been a grind, with the season, playing every other day, to travel, all that kind of stuff. We just got back at 2 a.m. the other night, day off yesterday, reunite with the fam, and right back at it. So, and against a team that plays, they play extremely hard. A lot of young guys, but they're gonna bring the energy and the effort. So it was a good test for us tonight.
Ken, with 5 games to go, what are the maybe 1 or 2 things you guys want to really clean up to finish strong?
Definitely taking care of the ball, and mainly just playing a solid game. Defensively. The coaches they give us a game plan before the game, and we just want to show how locked in we are. Consistently making the right play defensively, and then offensively just moving the ball. I think we did a good job of that tonight. Early on in the game, we set a tone with the ball movement. Guys got a lot of open shots and they fell. So it's every night is going to be different. One thing you can control is your energy, your effort, and your attention to detail.
Ken, obviously, I know you guys don't want to look too far ahead on the schedule, but given everything that's at stake here, how important was it to kind of take care of business tonight and again on Saturday, considering that after this, every team is pretty much a playoff team?
It's important. Like I said, you just want to show, the attention to detail is important. Being locked in. We've really been focusing on getting our rest as a team, as of late. And when we come in, do everything that you need to do to kind of get your mind right. And tonight was a good, guys came out with energy, and it was a good culprit of that. So, it's about to get down to the nitty gritty. But you just got to take it a day at a time. You can't. This isn't a league where you can look forward to teams or look past the team. You get a couple guys get hot, and you're in a dogfight. A couple bounces go the wrong way, and you're on the wrong end of the score. So you just got to stay locked.
Did you guys talk before the game about getting this homestand started kind of on the right foot and the importance of a win tonight?
We talked before every game. Before every game, we talked about how important each win is. We only got a handful left. It's good to have them on our home floor, and we want to make sure we take advantage of that the best we can. So, we want to come out and perform our best every day, no matter we got 50 games left or if we got 6 games left. So, we take every game really seriously. And we're going to continue to do that down the stretch and try to win the rest of these games.
Michael, if there's one or two things that you want to sharpen up over these last 5 games, what would they be?
I think a couple of them, if I had to just name a couple, would be like cleaning up the defensive glass. I think we did a better job of that tonight than we did prior. Limiting possessions for the other team. It starts there, rebounding the ball. So that's something I thought we did a better job at, as well as turnovers. I think we kept our turnovers a little lower than usual tonight, and that's something we're going to want to continue to see down the stretch. So if I had to name a couple of things, those are probably my 2 things.
How much better does it feel, I guess, to be at home? I mean, what is that doing for you?
Feels great. We love to play in front of the home crowd. Playing at Chase is obviously our favorite place to play. So it's great. I think we're looking forward to the next few games here at home, get to gather some momentum, some rhythm, and continue to play well, play together. And, we're gonna continue to push and fight hard and finish this regular season strong.
Are you guys kind of checking your phones, looking at the standings when you guys get into the locker room after the games now? Is it at that point?
I don't know. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I think we're all pretty tuned in, and we know where teams are at. So I think that's something that we are paying attention to. But at the end of the day, the first and foremost thing we got to pay attention to is our performance, and that's the one thing that we can really control. So I think we're really just focused on locking in and having good practices, good days of work, and obviously transitioning that into our games and making sure we can perform at a high level. And really execute on both ends of the floor and get the job done.
Mike, have you taken to go ahead, Mark. Have you allowed yourself to maybe daydream and visualize what it would mean to get to the playoffs, the postseason?
It's not really like daydreaming. I've been visualizing that since I was a child. I used to stay up late watching playoff series with my dad. I think every basketball player wants to play in those games. We want to play in that environment with that competitive spirit and the intensity that brings. So, I think not just myself, but everybody in the locker room thinks about that every day. And we're still working towards getting to the best of our abilities and, obviously being able to perform when that time comes. And I know that personally, I'm really excited for it. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck.
Juan, what did you like and what did you like and maybe not like about tonight?
We won, so that's always fun. Whether it's an ugly win or a pretty win, we won, and that's the ultimate goal. Can't get too high, can't get too low. We got another game Saturday. It's hard to beat a team 2 times in a row, so we'll celebrate this win until midnight and then get some rest tomorrow and so on to the next.
How important is it to see this, wide distribution of scoring throughout your guys' roster through these last couple games?
I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a breath of fresh air too. It's no secret that we really depend on 30 to go out there and get buckets. But he's human, and so some days he's going to miss shots. Some days teams are going to game plan for him and so forth. And we all got to be ready to knock down shots, make good basketball plays and compete. And so to see it tonight, everybody have a part in this win. I think it sends good vibes, for lack of a better word or lack of a better term. I think everybody's just really confident, good rhythm, good cohesiveness, and just some good momentum. And like I said, what better time to be clicking or getting some good momentum going into the playoffs. And so hopefully we can maintain this energy, maintain this this good attitude that we have, and just carry it over into Saturday. And, one game at a time. We're all thinking about the playoffs. We're all excited, but, it's one game at a time, and we still got to establish ourselves to be in those playoffs and be ready to play.
Why do you think it's more difficult to beat teams back-to-back? Because that's something that we've seen kind of league-wide this year with all of these mini series, is that they usually end in splits.
I think on any level it's hard to beat teams back-to-back, in college, high school, FIBAs, whatever, because teams game plan. They make adjustments. Some teams come out with a different chip on their shoulder after they've lost. And so, but we'll make adjustments. We have a chip on our shoulder. We're on a mission. We know what we have to accomplish. We know where we're trying to go. And so, does that mean that we're going to win every game? No, but we know that they're going to make adjustments. We know that they're going to compete Saturday, and so will we. Thank you, guys.
All right, last one. We have Kevon Looney.
Kevon, as a guy who has played a lot of playoff games and knows what it's like to play in meaningful games in the regular season, have you been able to, share maybe some of that with some of the guys on this team that really haven't experienced it?
A little bit. And I talked to Jordan Poole a lot about the difference between regular season and playoffs. Some of the other guys as well. Coach been keeps talking about every post game that when like the games in New Orleans. Coming out, paying attention to the details, have to bring in every quarter, every possession matters. That's how the playoffs are going to be. So, we've been talking about it the last couple of weeks, and sometimes we go out there and perform. Sometimes we haven't, but we should keep building in the right direction and keep building good habits and playing with a purpose. Because once the playoffs start and we're trying to make the play in the play-in games, every possession is going to matter, and we got to get used to that now.
What did you like and maybe not like about tonight?
I think tonight we went out there, executed, and I feel like we didn't turn the ball over that much. We challenged ourselves to try to win the rebounding battle, and I think we did a pretty good job on the boards. I think in the first half we might maybe fouled a little bit too much. Coach has been honest about keeping them off the free throw line, keeping teams off the free throw line, and so that's something we've been struggling with all year. So I think we could have did a better job with that. But I think overall we had game plan discipline. We followed the scouting report and did what we needed to do to get the win.